In Tulsa, Oklahoma, during the 1940s, folks started whispering about the house on East 20th Street. Something strange was going on inside. Neighbors reported seeing lights in the basement windows and hearing strange sounds late at night. And then there was the comings and goings. A tall, well-dressed woman, who went by the name Carol Ann Smith, had moved in a couple of years earlier. At first she'd seemed nice enough, but lately she'd been acting weird. In 1944, two women were living in the basement of the house, practically in chains. Not metal chains, but chains of psychological control and fear. These two women were modern-day slaves, and their owner was the seemingly sweet old lady upstairs. U.C. Smith had convinced these women that she was a powerful witch who could curse them or their families if they disobeyed her. She'd also convinced them that their only chance at escaping her clutches was to pretend to be her servants. The women had no beds, no heat, and barely any food, subsisting on the scraps they were given while Smith ate well on her upstairs quarters. She forced them to turn over their wages and even had them carry out elaborate rituals of hexes to keep them submissive. When the police finally raided the property, they found these two women in the basement and immediately arrested Smith. The newspapers quickly picked up the story, dubbing it the Hex House. It became a sensation not just because of the cruelty, but because it tapped into the era's fascination with witchcraft, occultism, and the fear of hidden evil lurking in the suburbs. People were absolutely convinced this house was cursed. Smith was eventually convicted of fraud and sentenced to prison, but many felt that she got off easy. After all, she'd only received a light sentence, not nearly long enough for the horrific things she'd done. As for the house, it stood as an infamous landmark in Tulsa folklore for decades. Locals swore the place was cursed and no one dared go near it. Eventually, though, the original building was demolished. But today, the legend of the Hex House lives on. In fact, Tulsa even has a popular haunted attraction inspired by the case. Every year, brave souls visit to experience the terror of the Hex House for themselves.